Hey, PBC family, let's talk about how to get ready for this Sunday at Pocosin Baptist Church. First of all, I'm excited that we're going to begin our service with a baby dedication for a couple of our new families. Just a reminder about what we believe about this. This is not anything that saves a child. It doesn't guarantee salvation. It's nothing like that. What it does, it's a symbol that the parents are making. They're saying this is a child that is on loan from God to me, and I'm called to be a good steward of how I care for this child. And then it's also it's a statement. It's a statement that as parents we're going to raise our children in the nurture and the admonition of the Lord. That we're going to walk alongside God's people, the church, and how we parent our children. So that's an exciting day in the life of these young families. So hope you'll be in your place when the service starts, because pretty soon after the opening song we'll begin with the baby dedication, and this is something that we encourage you to be a part of and encourage our families in. And then we're continuing to walk through our sermon series on biblical justice. This past Sunday we began and considered kind of from a zoomed out perspective, what does the Bible say about justice? What does biblical justice mean? This Sunday, we're going to consider one particular injustice. I want you to go to Proverbs 31 and verses 8 to 9 and go ahead and read that passage in advance. And I hope to show you from that text that the evil of abortion is the greatest horizontal injustice in our world today. By horizontal injustice, what we mean is injustice against fellow humanity, against each other. We already said last Sunday that the greatest injustice in the world is any failure to give God his due. That's vertical injustice. It's failing to love him with our heart, soul, mind, and strength. So in that sense, every single one of us has already committed countless times the greatest injustice anytime we fail to glorify God and give him his due. But the injustices we commit amongst one another, and there's countless ways that humanity is unjust and has been unjust. But the greatest, I believe, in our world today is the evil of abortion, the greatest horizontal injustice. So I want to show you why I believe that and what that means for us and how we should respond to this injustice. So I hope that you will come prayerful, having read God's word and prepared your heart to hear it. This isn't an easy topic to discuss. It's not easy to talk about abortion ever, especially gathered with 100 plus of God's saints on a Sunday. It's a hard thing, but it's necessary. It's not helpful or loving or wise or good for us to bury our heads in the sand and not talk about this issue. This generation of believers, I believe, is responsible to speak out against this generation's injustices. And I believe the greatest of those, horizontally towards fellow humanity, is the sin of abortion. So we need to learn about it and learn how we're called to respond to it. I hope that you will come with an open mind, open heart, and a readiness to hear God's word and respond to it. Okay? All that's coming up this Sunday at Pocosin Baptist Church. Hope to see you then.